Hi everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Sunday cooking class.
We're a bit late today.
4 minutes late.
4 minutes late.
Technology was not on our side. Sorry for that. So good afternoon everybody. My name is Fran.
My name is Ainhoa.
And today we are going to be cooking
Charquican.
Charquican.
You forgot.
I know. Charquican. Hola Diana.
Hi Diana.
Which is traditional Chilean from Chile.
Soup.
Soup.
Well, I think it's like a vegetable stew, but for us it's like a soup.
Whatever.
So whatever.
Anyway, the reason for this is because my grandfather, he moved to Chile. Well, migrated.
Yeah, migrated.
To Chile, and he loved this. And for me, this is like my big family recipe. Everybody loves this one. Our kids adore all of this charquican.
Yeah, we have it generally for dinner. We used to have it when the kids were younger.
Hola, James.
It was
Hola,
like, okay, we have charquican today.
Yeah, they were.
Hi, James.
When we told them that we were gonna do charquican today, they were like, "Yeah!"
But it's nothing particular or special, but it's very tasty.
And I think it's easy for kids because you eat a lot of veggies and you say, "Hey, veggies, check. You have eaten and it's good. It's tasty."
It's super check because you've got so many vegetables inside and a bit of meat, but not so much.
Yeah.
And well, you can also put a fried egg if
Hola,
you feel like
Pat.
a piggy.
Hola, Deb. Okay,
Okay, let's go.
let's go. Let's start. Okay, you go.
Venga.
I have this.
You want your apron?
Yes, please. Okay, let me show you first our little decoration that I do every day. Hola, Susie. Hola, Carol. How are you doing? So it's leek season right now here in Spain. So that's why we have our leeks there. This, by the way, if you put them a little bit of water, this is one of the best ways to preserve them. And I have my big heads, one of them, seated on top of this pecan nuts box that somebody sent us for Christmas, and we don't know yet.
We ate them all. You can send more.
Yeah, so I was like, whoa, so cool. Anyway, so this is what we're gonna be doing. Hola from Chris and Mike. Hola, how are you doing? We're gonna be cooking charquican. So we need 7 pounds of pumpkin, 1 large onion, sweet corn. Pumpkin, is that correctly spelled? Did I write it right? I'm not quite sure. Well, you know what I'm talking about, pumpkin. Green peas, 7 ounces. Peas, 7 ounces. Grounded beef, 8 ounces. A vegetable broth, 4 cups. Olive oil and salt. Let me take it back so you can see it. And let me show you what we are having. Okay, so the vegetable broth is already warming up.
I'm using carrot.
And she just got 1 carrot. Okay, so everything is diced. So we have the green beans. Okay, as you can see, they're cut. We have chopped onions. Hola, Ilya. The pumpkin, which is, as you can see, they're diced. Everything is kind of small. The carrots. The issue with these carrots is that, as you can see, we have not peeled them. The reason is because these are organic carrots, so we do not, we just clean them very, very well, all the dust and in it. But if you can eat them with the, how do you call the skin?
The skin.
Okay, yeah, the skin, it's much, much better. Okay, then we have the grounded beef, we have the sweet corn, and the peas. I think I had that stew in Chile. Yay, Megan! I'm excited to learn this recipe. Yay, you've been to Chile. So, what's the deal about the corn? Well, let me have my apron.
Okay,
please.
have your apron. So you make as if you were cooking.
Yeah, I pretend that I'm cooking, but I'm
fake
just broadcasting. I'm the broadcaster, and the boss is the chef. Anyway, about corn. Here in Spain, it's not that easy to find corn on the cob. That's how you say it. Because we don't normally eat it. So we only eat the one that has been already boiled. So it's canned. Okay, so we do not have, I mean, we do, but it's way too expensive. But if you can find real corn,
use it.
use it. Okay, boss, are we starting?
Yeah.
Hola, Trey. Okay, I think we are back. What's going on with the technology today? Okay, so, shall we start?
Yes. Okay, let's start. Fine. So you start with...
Hola, Claire, ¿cómo se va?
Salut Claire. We're going to start with the oil. In our case, it's olive oil, of course.
Extra virgin olive
Extra
oil.
virgin olive oil. And I'm going to put like about, well, 3 spoons, 3 tablespoons, because we are going to brown the meat.
Okay.
Let's make it a bit. And then I'll get it, I'll just cook it a little bit and then get it out, right?
Okay, so we start with the meat, with the ground beef, and yeah, it's gonna go quick. See?
It's gonna go, yeah, in fact, this is easy. It's a very easy, it's a very easy stew. But if you've got everything ready, so
yes.
Maybe the longest part of the recipe is to get the vegetables cut. But you get your husband or your wife and the kids, and then they will help.
Okay, so we have good beef, grounded beef. Okay, is it already almost?
Let's make it a bit harder.
Not yet. Oh, okay. So as you can see, this is all about vegetables, and it's a really good, healthy, just a little bit of grounded beef. The rest are all vegetables that we have here. Okay, so by the way, I love the colors. I mean, it's like, come on. Can it be any more colorful, like green and super mega orange? It's like, Okay, so the grounded beef is already on. Okay. Do we put pepper or salt or anything?
You can put pepper.
But we don't.
But we don't. I'll put a little bit of salt. And then we just...
Okay, so there we go. So we just want to prepare it, cook it, because we don't put it raw. Okay, so it has to be cooked.
But something quick, right? I mean, you don't need to overcook the meat.
Yeah, and the thing is that you want to use the same pan wherever you will boil everything.
You want to.
Because all the sticky part that stays down there in the pan, that will give more extra flavor to the...
That's what we want.
So we do it, and then we say in Spanish we'll reserve it. Whoop, let me hold
Yeah,
it.
thank you. That's
Well, I'm holding it.
This pan is very difficult.
Okay.
Thank you.
I wish you could see me now. I'm like doing the... Okay.
Don't get it away.
I'm not getting away.
Give it to me. Thank you.
Okay, good.
So we're going to add a bit more olive oil, like maybe another 3 tablespoons, 4, like 1.
And 4.
4.
Okay, so we have just removed the grounded beef, and we put 3-4 tablespoons, okay, of olive oil, and we start with the onions.
And you start with the onion, right?
As we said, everything is chopped.
Because the onion needs to sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the quinoa doing here?
I don't know.
Right.
Okay. Let's put a little bit more rhythm here. A little bit of salt. This dish, it's very simple, but super tasty.
Super tasty.
Hola, Jan Atkinson. How are you doing? Hola, Jorge.
Hola, Jorge.
Good to see you here. My other half partner in crime in Spanish Loops.
Partner in crime.
Yeah.
So
we are, Jorge and I were doing a weekly post on Spotify, Amazon podcast.
Very interesting.
It's very fun. I mean, we just have fun. We talk about general topics about Spanish culture. So if you want to learn about the Spanish culture, join our podcast. It is Spanish Loops. Okay, so hola, clean nose. Yes, Jorge, you're partner in crime. Hey, you do all the work. I just talk.
So he's the technical part?
Jorge is the technical part. Yes. Yep.
That's good, huh? Because today we are not very...
I don't know what's going on today with technology. It's like, oh hell.
Must be the winter.
Must be the winter, I guess. I don't know. I use Spanish Loop so much. Yay, Mary! Well, we don't want to make it like a very serious podcast. It's sharing information, having fun, have a laugh, and enjoy. So that some topics we go very serious, like, I don't know, Franco dictatorship, things like that. But others would go just fun and like, for example, last week, it was about cultural differences and table manners between America and Spain. That was fun. Oh wait, the boss says come back to me. So, how are the onions?
So the onions are not cooked, but they are becoming transparent. And once we have this, what we do is we start adding the other ingredients. We start with the carrot.
So, once the onions have sweat a little bit,
that's the last one.
We don't need to have them overcooked. Okay, the onions.
And then we'll start adding like the green beans. I mean, don't drive yourself crazy with the amounts. Just use what you have. What we are doing here is just, making the vegetables a bit soft.
Okay, we're back. Sorry for that. We really don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi connection today. Okay, hopefully it will work. Hey, Jan loves our cooking shows on Sundays. Yay!
Okay, so we are onions, carrots, and I think this is called runner beans. Runner beans.
Runner beans?
Yeah.
They're green beans, no?
Green beans, I don't know. Anybody can tell us?
Yeah, I mean, how do you call that? For us, it's a green bean. Okay, there goes the pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
As you can see, you need a large pot. Yeah, I need a large bowl. Green beans. Linda says it's green beans.
Okay.
The string beans, says Jorge.
String beans.
Linda, I'm with you. Green beans. Oh my. What's going on with this coughing?
Okay. So.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to
Okay, runner beans, Diana says, are a type of green beans. Okay, so they could be... we should have saved one to show...
Yep.
Darn.
So there's like flat green beans, but you can also use the French round green beans. I mean, I'm sure Claire knows about that. That's the kind of beans.
The ones they have in France.
We use the flat variation. I mean, I'm going to add the meat.
So remember that this meat has already been cooked. Okay, we started cooking the meat.
Okay. The original recipe, the recipe that
my grandma's
aunt or grandmother used, had potato. We don't use it, but you can put it inside if you want.
So my grandma used to put some potatoes on it, but we don't because it's rich enough. I think doesn't need
any extra
any extra things. Yeah.
I mean, this is like some kind of, if you don't put the meat, it's some kind of a detox soup.
Okay, so Claire says haricot flats. Okay, and Linda says runner beans are flat, so they are runner beans.
Okay, good. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Linda. Okay.
I'm going to. These are frozen peas.
Yeah.
You can use them, right?
Because now it's not the season of peas, so there they go.
Right. I'll put I'll put the corn once it is boiling because the corn is already cooked. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to add a little bit extra salt.
Oh, thank you, Brenda. She loves it. We love you too. Thanks for joining in.
Right. So.
I mean, look at the colors.
Look
I mean,
at the colors.
How beautiful is that? It's like, Potatoes instead of pumpkin? No, Megan.
No.
As we also extra. I mean, they extra. So we don't, because I think pumpkin and potatoes is way too much. So I think it's because when we used to have this at my grandma's house is when all the grandkids would go.
So she made it bigger.
So she made it bigger, and the potatoes is a way to stuff a bunch of teenagers. So I think the extra potatoes was just for the grandkids because they.
You ate a lot.
Well, we ate a lot when we were kids. Yeah. Hey, Jill, you made it. You got the right time. Good. Okay.
Okay, so show them.
Yes, boss.
Please.
Show them.
Please.
Did you hear that? It's like show them.
Show them.
Okay. Showing them.
So this is already like, you know, the vegetables are sweating and they are changing colors, right? So what we are going to add now is the vegetable broth that is hot. Maybe this is not enough.
So you just add extra water.
If you just added extra water, you know. So what we want to do is let it cook for a while, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to add any more because this is not a real soup. It's more like a stew. And okay, I'm going to put a lid on that.
Okay.
And then in about 5 minutes, I'll put the corn in.
Jill, well, 20 minutes late. Hey, it's good enough.
Good enough. In Chile, people eat this stew with fried egg. And it's
Yes.
very good.
When you want the extra perfect charquican, you fried an egg and you put on top of it. And it's
Fantastic.
fantastic. Yes, maybe it's not for dinner.
Maybe not.
That's a little bit way too much. So now what we have to do is we have to let this charquican start boiling. We're gonna boil it for 5 minutes and start checking on it. Okay. So
So what, we can have something to eat, maybe?
okay. So shall we open the wine as I'll explain them a little bit about immigration, migrants, and why my grandfather went to Chile. Well, we drink a little bit of wine.
So you're going to open up Felix?
Yeah, so we're having Felix Azpilicueta. Let me show you here. Okay. Felix Azpilicueta is a crianza Rioja wine. Hola, Bridget. And it's from 2017. Super good wine. Not the cheapest one we have at home. But we deserve it today because we
Yeah,
are
don't worry. My father will be very happy.
How much does this bottle cost? Do you remember?
Yes, that we put it in the winery, and I think it's about 8.
So, as we say, it's not cheap for, I mean, it's not one of those cheap, like €2. This is €8 buying it in the winery. So, good price, super good value. Okay, so I love it. Hi, Margaret! Margaret, she lives in Granada. Oh, sorry, Margaret. Our soccer team just beat yours. Today, Pamplona's soccer team, which is called Osasuna, played against Granada, and we won 2-0. Sorry, Margaret, we love you. Oh, qué mala gente, mala gente. The worst, the worst. Hey, come on, it's soccer. You cannot be nice. We're talking about soccer. Anyway, so let's take a look at this wonderful. I know Granada, no hay más que una. Yeah, it's one of the most. Well, by the way, Margaret is one of the best, not to say the best, local guide in Granada. If you ever go to the south of Spain, if you want to see, discover, and leave the Alhambra, talk with Margaret. Gypsy, Monsieur, the best one. Okay, shall we have some wine?
Yeah, but you know of what from I think we shouldn't just drink.
Nope. What do you need?
I think the thing in Spain is that we do never.
Yeah, we never eat just like that. Okay, you know that in this house we have 100,000 thingies, so it doesn't drip.
But that's not a thingy. It's something that is necessary.
It's necessary. Anyway, let's toss.
Okay, yeah.
But you can be on camera if you want.
But I don't need to.
It's like, okay, let's toss. And you run away from the camera. Okay.
I don't know how much
my.
patience I have.
You like our bottle?
It's super.
It's super easy to open. It's from Alessi.
It's
It's funny because it's decoration and it stays in the middle of the kitchen. We love it. Anyway.
And its old is about 20 years
Yeah,
old.
it's like super old. It's been working here every day for the last 20 years.
Oh, things are necessary. Of course.
Things
Jill.
are necessary.
Things are
Come on,
necessary.
Jill. Skål, Nina.
So,
Everybody, salud.
but while this is cooking, the thing is that when we drink, we always eat.
Yeah.
Always.
In Spain, we we never drink just a glass of wine. We always drink it with some food.
So let's make some food easy, right?
Let's make one quick tapa. And the thing, I told you that, well, shall we cook first and I explain later about the migrants?
Yeah, let's explain, let's show them what we're going to do.
So the boss says first.
The boss says.
And the boss says.
Well, maybe this is like a kind of bread that we buy in the bakers, at the bakers. And it's made with sourdough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's very healthy bread, and we're going to make a tapa with this. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna make a cheese tapa. You're gonna toast it?
I'm going to toast it.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to toast it.
So
I'll
now
come back to you.
I love when I'm pointing at her and suddenly she moves like, like okay,
you are a complainer. You complain all the time.
hey,
Having me.
I'm turning into your father.
Yeah. Oh yes, I'm really worried.
I love my father-in-law. Anyway, so what we do have for today, the tapa we're gonna be doing today, it's with. Are you gonna run away or can I turn the camera around to you?
I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm armed.
Oh, she's armed. So what we have is some amazing manchego cheese. Okay, you know that Spain is the land of hard cheeses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cured cheeses.
Cured cheeses. There we go. So this one is manchego, and here we're very close to the border with France. We're like 45 minutes away from France. So what we love are the soft cheeses because we don't get them here. So here,
I think that will be okay.
that's good enough,
Right.
I think. Okay, shall we check first on the
Yeah,
Charquican?
we're going to check with the
Okay.
Charquican.
Let's see how it's doing.
Let's see how this is
So it
going.
has been boiling for 5 minutes now.
Wow, it's really hot. Did you tell them that you got the bottle of wine from the fridge?
Okay.
Bueno, está un poquito soso quizá, pero vamos
Needs a little bit of salt or
Yes, it's going to be ready in not a long time, right?
not a long time? Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the corn.
Okay.
Maybe that was too little.
Too little broth.
Too little corn.
All right. We
Well,
can
maybe
put.
that's okay.
That's good.
That will do. You know, I love the colors of these
Yes.
pieces too.
The colors are just incredible.
The
Look at that.
colors are incredible. Okay, so
Let me make a zoom in.
this is already cooking quite well. So I will give it like a few
Okay.
more minutes, and that will be.
There we go. Hold it. I'm putting just a close up to that beautiful stew.
We are
okay.
going to boil it for what?
5 more minutes.
Yeah, 5 more minutes. Did you see it's quick? Huh?
So the thing is that the good thing is that it's quick, and that's why we cut everything so small, so petite. So everything is boils fast, and that's super good. It looks like you're having chilled red wine. In the US, we usually have red wine at room temperature. Mike, the thing is that we tend to like it a little bit colder at home. Okay, some they say that should be room temperature.
Yeah, but the winery temperature, the cellar's temperature.
Yeah, so that's the eternal debate. When people says it's room temperature, is it the room where you are or the room where it rests in the winery? Because if it's the one that rests in the winery, really it's a little bit lower. So that's the ongoing.
Well, try it the way you want. I mean, we like it chilled.
A little bit chilled. So, well, that's us. Okay, so is our bread toasted already?
I think so.
You think so?
Or maybe not.
Maybe not. Ooh, the boss. Okay, so the wine is, yes, it's from Rioja. Everything is getting ready. I want to talk about migrants, but if we're going to start talking, I don't know what to do.
So
Honey.
what's the problem? You're waiting for the toast?
Yes, because you're gonna stop in the middle of the. Well, it's away. So what's the deal? I think it's that my grandfather, he went to Chile, okay, and we have to go back to about 100 years ago, okay. Here in the Basque country, it was not an easy economical situation, especially in the mountains. My family is from the Pyrenees, from a small village called Burgi. So the thing is that they had a lot of children. There were many, many kids in those families. My grandpa, on my dad's side, it's where I'm talking, they were like 6, 7, 8, something like that. I was like a lot of kids. And by tradition, the oldest sibling would get the farm, okay, the firstborn in the family. And then the first next male would go to become a priest. Forced, I don't know, probably yes. The first girl would become a nun, okay. Then a couple of the kids would go to the city to work as servants for a wealthy family. And probably only one could have education, okay? So it was not easy to decide what kid is going to be educated, okay? So it was a very difficult thing. The issue is that my grandfather, he was the little one, and what do you do with the little one? Well, there was no money, so when he was 14, my great-grandparents bought a one-way ticket for him to go to Chile. Why Chile? Well, the thing is that in the Basque country, back then, you were either a shepherd or you were a fisherman. As we are from the mountains, we were shepherds. And that is why there has been several migrations of Basque people to places either where there was fishing or where there were shepherding. For example, if you are from the United States, in the United States you're going to find Basque people in Boise, Idaho, in Bakersfield, in Reno, Nevada. Wherever there are sheep, goats or cows, there's Basque people. The thing is that from my dad's village, a guy, I don't know who, went to Chile and he was welcoming people from his village in Chile. That's when my grandfather, with 14 years old, a suitcase, by himself, crossed the ocean on a boat. It took him 2 months and he arrived to Chile. He returned back to Spain when his dad was about to die. And then is when he met my grandma, okay, and they got married and they returned back to Chile. There they have their kids. My dad, he was born in Chile. There were hard, very, very hard times, a lot of work. They made some money. And my dad, when he was 18 years old, he was sent to Europe to study a machine. Okay, they had a factory and they were buying one machine and he came to Spain to study this machine. What was the deal? When he arrived to Spain, he said, oh hell, I'm not going back to Chile. I'm staying. All of you have to come back. So that's what they did. They started they started coming back and it was like, that's the family returned back over here. Okay, so the migration in the Basque community is something that it is quite normal. In most of our families, there's at least one person who left.
Yes.
Grandparents.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Now, because we do have a good living here and they didn't need to go. So that's why we are doing Charquican, because this is my grandparents' favorite dish when he was in Chile. And my grandmother brought it from there.
Okay.
Okay, so a little bit of...
So
As I told you, I'm a tour guide and I cannot stop telling the
You
stories.
can talk for ages.
Yeah, okay, so what we have is the toasted bread, okay?
Yeah.
And we put a little bit of cheese on it, the manchego cheese.
Okay, yeah, right.
Okay, and then we do...
You can grill it, but I don't have the patience to put the oven on for that.
So
I'm going to flame it.
Yet another thingy.
But thingies are very useful though.
Look at that. Ainhoa is the queen of thingies. Linda, very interesting. Yay, you're welcome.
And I'm going to buy a new one because I saw a better one than this one.
If you could smell now the burnt cheese, it is so good.
The flavor is different if you use this thingy than if you grill it, but it's very, very quick.
Yes, this one is quick, it's great, it's like go.
Hola.
Okay, Jill says a dangerous weapon. Oh yes, it is.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and then, okay, this could be good enough.
This is
but,
good enough like this, huh? Okay,
but we could improve it. And how do we improve it? Well, it depends if you have a sweet tooth. Mary says that you have the best thingies. Okay, so Ainhoa, as we said, she likes. She's not a sweet tooth person, So we have some sun-dried tomatoes that we love.
Yeah, we love them. Not very Spanish, but they're fantastic.
They're super good. Well, that's the thing of having a Italian brother-in-law. The thing is that I am a sweet tooth, and what I put,
What?
it is fig.
Preserve?
Fig marmalade that your mother does.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is homemade. It was made in
My
2020.
mother wrote Ego.
Ego, by the way, it's fig. Okay, that's how we write. Gadgets. Okay, thingies are gadgets. Okay, it sounds much better.
Yeah, but I like the word thingy because you really go for me. Oh.
Glyn needs a thingy.
What is that thingy?
Anyway, so to me, this jam that my mother-in-law makes, it's probably the best thing in the world. I love figs.
Yeah, put it like this, right? For you. Will that be enough, darling?
Who, Laura? Okay, that's a hard question.
Which question?
Did your dad return during Franco's time? Yes, that's a hard question because on my dad's side, they were pro-Franco. So all my life, I have seen Franco's portrait on my grandparents' house. So they came because in Chile, it was Allende. It was before Pinochet. So, okay, I'm not very proud to be explaining this, but hey, it's history and it's family history. Yeah, and we're talking Spain. It's Spain. You know, you had to decide. My dad's side, they were much more conservative. My mom's side, they were not, so they hated, both families hated each other, but hey.
Hey, that's the way
we turned out well, let's put it that way.
In the middle.
We turned in the middle, there we go. So that was it. So yes, that was kind of a very tricky question, but thanks for asking. Fig chutney, ooh.
No, it's not chutney, it's
this one is sweet, but it could be very good as sweet too.
Fig chutney, you will try it next time.
Okay, so shall we eat it?
Do you want to eat it?
Yeah.
You sure?
I do. I'm starving to death. I don't know why. I mean, today we had lunch at my in-laws' house.
But, well,
Let me get a couple of napkins. So we don't.
Yeah, but my mother today was very moderate.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that normally when your mom cooks, it's like a lot of food.
So you're going to eat that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't want the fig one.
I do. So, everybody, take a look at this beauty. You're not gonna show them the beauty that you have? No, you don't. She said eating it.
It's good, huh?
Yeah, no, you're so right.
We cannot judge from now.
Yeah, I mean, now it's very easy, after learning about history, to know who was the bad guy. Back then, were they protecting their people?
I don't know.
Maybe yes, we don't know. So, you're right, we could not judge from our historical point of view. No, but well, it's history, it's family. Anyway,
Okay.
so it's qué bueno, por Dios.
We eat it afterwards.
Okay, we'll eat it afterwards. There we go. So, how are we doing?
It smells so good. Okay, I think the Charquican is ready.
Is it? Oh my God!
How do you know the Charquican is ready? Very easy. Take a knife. Take the other one. Take this one.
Okay. So, how do you know if the Charquican is ready?
Easy. The
Easy
pumpkin
peasy.
is very cooks very quick, and then when you try the carrot, you see.
If the carrot is cooked, everything is cooked.
Yeah. Yeah. And you see the green beans are also cooked. So
Everything's
it's
cooked. Okay, so
it takes
let's have a
20
serving.
minutes. Right, no fried egg for you today, my dear.
No what?
Fried egg.
No fried egg. No.
Okay, and that's it.
So, this is a very good serving of Charquican. Okay, take a look at that. So imagine on top of that a fried egg. We don't do it today, but once in a while when you want to, when you deserve it, as I say.
You deserve it.
It's too cold.
You always deserve a fried egg with bread.
Oh, you're right. I always deserve fried egg. So what else? if you want to learn about all of this Basque culture and all of this complex Spanish situation, one of the things you can do is join one of my tours. On my website travelingsteps.es, I have 2 tours for this year. One that we're going to be walking, not all the Camino, we're going to do some walk in the Camino de Santiago, and another one, we're going to have a Basque staycation. So if you want to really be immersed in the Basque culture, you may join us in that tour. Any herbs? No. This is this I'm going to make it this week con un poco de picante, a little bit of spicy. Yeah. Yes, very good, yeah, super good. If you have ají chileno, ají from Chile, it's super good. Super good. What else? Well, you know that all of these cooking classes are classes. Well, cooking events. Cooking experiences are tip supported. So if you would like to share with us a tip, thank you very, very, very much. Our PayPal account is in the feed on the text on this post. Another way you can do to help us is by sharing this video. If you know any food groups or anything, please do share them. We love when people share them on different groups or anything. With that said, thank you very, very much.
I'll see you on Sunday, but you'll see them on
I'll see you on Tuesday. This Tuesday, we are going to... I don't know if you have read on my website, on the blog, that 2 weeks ago I wrote an article about the botas, you know, the Basque we drink from this wine skin. And the original ones are from here, from the city of Pamplona. And one of you guys sent me an email, hey Fran, as they are from Pamplona, why don't you try to go and see the factory? And that's what I'm going to do on Tuesday. It's a super small, family-run, artisanal factory. Yeah. Not firework, no, it's just everything handmade, beautiful. And that's what I'm going to be doing on Tuesday.
So nice.
Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Thank you so, so much. Enjoy your Charquican. And if you do it, please share a picture with us.
Yeah, send us a picture.
We love that. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful Sunday.